We've got 2 comics left. 2 comics. Now I know this next guy's got a Grateful Dead t-shirt on, but I swear he's not that high. Please give it up for Matt Stephen.
Okay, there we go. I would have for MC tonight. Done a great job. Mr. Griswold, I love doing the vacation movies. That was great. This is my second time doing stand-up. Not quite as nervous as I was the first time. But it makes sense. You know, the more often you do something, you get more comfortable with it. Your second marriage, your second divorce, your second dead hooker. I don't know about you guys, but my second dead hooker was just a breeze compared to the first one. Second times are always easier. Second time you masturbate, which for me was like 15 seconds after the first time. I have really low standards for my jokes, and I didn't have any masturbation jokes the last time I was here, so I gotta make up for lost time. I consider myself an equal opportunity masturbator because it's 2013. Everyone should. You should have no qualms with who you masturbate to. Except for midgets. I mean, we don't have to sink that low. But like I said, I have very low standards for my jokes and for my women. I think if you have standards at all for whoever you're going after, you're basically just cock-blocking yourself. I also have low standards for the food I eat, which that's very self-evident. I eat at Subway a lot because it's cheap and I'm poor. And they tell me it's fresh, but let's be real. Subway's about as fresh as a dead hooker's vagina. That's as bad as it gets, I promise. I was eating at Subway the other day, and there's this asshole in front of me that decided to ask 10 questions about every single sandwich. And he got to the seafood sensation, which no one should order ever. And he asked the guy, what exactly is in the seafood sensation? And I had about enough of this guy, so I got up right behind his ear and I said, they use people, man. He lost his appetite and I got to eat quicker. I was very Sandwiches are pretty cool. They're some of my most favorite things in the world. But there's some things that are a little cooler than sandwiches. Titties. I really like tits. If any ladies want to move up to this awkwardly close front row, it would give me a great view of your tits. Breast Cancer Awareness Month just ended, and I saw a very interesting YouTube video the other day entitled Motorboating for Breast Cancer Awareness. This is real. This is a real thing. These 3 guys were in LA, prime territory, and they went up to women on the boardwalk, and for every woman that allowed these guys to motorboat them, the guys would donate $20 to a breast cancer research fund. Those have to be the 3 creepiest geniuses I've ever heard of. My one question is, are there any ladies here tonight interested in raising funds for cervical cancer awareness? Maybe not. It's kind of a shame though, because there's no way in hell there's an equivalent for Prostate Awareness Month. Rim jobs for awareness just doesn't quite have that ring to it. I mean, it has a ring to it, but it's brown and gross and smelly. Oh, it got worse. I'm sorry, it got worse. I'm about to graduate from Indiana University Kokomo. It's very similar to Indiana University Bloomington in that it has Indiana University in it, and that's it. But it's a good school. I like it. I'm in one class right now that is basically one giant project with 3 other people. So now I basically just have one giant urge to kill 3 other people. I try to get along with them, and it's good to work with people that piss you off, because that's what the real world's like. And one guy, it's just hard to get along with him because he's such a hypocrite. He's very religious, which is totally fine, but this very religious person says, God damn it, 12 times a day. But when I jam my knee up against my desk and I say, Jesus, tap dancing Christ, that hurts, He flips out on me because apparently a tap dancing Jesus, that is condemnable. That is condemnable. But asking God to damn things for you, that's fine. That's fine. But let's think about that. What is so bad about a tap dancing Jesus? Jesus walked on water. I have every reason to believe he was an incredible tap dancer. If you ever see a tap dancing Jesus, though, that is a sign of the apocalypse. I've seen a lot of things that are totally a sign of the apocalypse lately. On Facebook now, you can like the fact that somebody else liked something. Jesus.
Oh, Bill likes the show How I Met Your Mother. I like that he likes that. I could formulate my own opinion as to why I like that, but I don't know how to do that.
Another thing I think is a sign of the apocalypse are smartphones. Everybody is guilty of looking at their smartphone too much, me included. Like, whenever I take a dump now and I don't have my phone to stare at, it's instantly the worst thing to ever happen to me. I miss the days when pooping was just pooping. And now, I'm honestly to the point where I'd rather deal with another dead hooker than take a shit without my phone to stare at.
Matt Stevens.